So now we have a shell of a pool. So we're making progress here. Looks a lot different than when it's steel is done. This is now a great skateboard park. No, that's not what it's designed for, but it does get used for that occasionally. And some people, one of the questions they have is, it's really rough. Is that going to affect me when I'm in my pool later on? You got to realize the pebble sheen will go over the top of this. Doesn't matter underneath. In fact, there's some real interesting things over here, like there's a couple of footprints by somebody that stepped in the floor of the pool, and like, will that affect what it looks like on the finished floor? No, because again, the pebble sheen will be over the top of it. So any roughness or irregularities or things like that, that's the case. This is a shotcrete job. Shotcrete has got a lot of gravel in it. It's a very rough finish, but it's also a very strong finish. So that's what we needed for this particular job. The island is now without any dirt, which kind of makes it hard to support plants. So one of the next things that'll happen is all the dirt that we left on the job site, they'll be coming back in and filling in the island. And with the plumbing has now been done also, what we did was called a short stub, where they just stuck the plumbing through the wall of the pool. We didn't want to do all the plumbing back to the equipment pad because it makes it real loose around the edge, and if we get some weather, like you saw we had to protect for last week, then the forms could cave in. So now they've come back after the shell's been shot and hooked all the plumbing up that you just saw with the equipment set and the N4 cleaning valve and everything. So now we've got all the boring stuff that's underground done. So one of the next things that'll happen is we'll actually start on the tile and the coping. One detail that we talked about with boulder work, this is the notch here, so we can actually sit the stone down in the water so it looks much more realistic. So this is called a notched beam versus this side here, there is no notch because there's no rock on this side that's going down into the water. You see over here, it starts right at this spot here. So the beam also has to become wider to support the notch in the front and still have a good structure. So that's why there's this jog here in the shell of the pool. So again, this is Mike Farley. We're in Fairview. We've got a shell of a pool in now, so it's beginning to look more like a swimming pool than just a big hole that exploded in the backyard. But it's even going to look better in times to come shortly. So the slide will go up, and then the fire pit, and then the arbor. Those are all going to be stages that are going to be coming. So we'll talk to you soon. Take care.